Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgia. So yeah, we are back with another reaction video today. So I thought I would react to something different. I mean, I always say that every video, like, it's wildly different to anything I've ever done before, which is just completely untrue. But what I mean is, it's not a comedy, it's not a stand-up, it's different to like what I'm used to, I guess, because I want to like try some new fun things, see what I would talk about it. So I have found a video called What's More Savage? Rugby versus American Football. Now, I want to react to this because I just feel like it's good to see the comparison between like who's the best. I mean, not that I'm trying to create competition. I mean, I never made the video, you know. This person has tried to make this a competition and I'm for it. I'm all for that kind of drama to see who I think is best. I mean, I will be quite biased and say that, you know, I'm from England, so of course I am more inclined to believe that rugby is better, but I will also give an impartial opinion. I mean, the only thing I really know about rugby is that my brother used to play rugby. So, and I used to, when we were because we're twins, so like I was kind of dragged along to every event, everything that he did, I was dragged along to, and vice versa. So I feel like every Sunday I was watching him play rugby. So I feel like I could sort of understand it. I know that when they throw the ball, it twists. I know some positions. So I feel like, yeah, I'm pretty sure my brother used to play winger. So I'll be interested to see if I can like pick that out of the lineup and like remember what it is. And they stand in a line. I know that. I don't know if American football is the same. I guess we will see. I'm interested. I'm interested to see like the similarities and differences between how Americans do it and how English people do it. So, or the United Kingdom and Americans, you know. But yeah, let's get on with the video.
Tackle fair. Timing was good.
Oh damn. That guy's head shook. Okay, this is American. Oh, I'm kind of getting it now. I'm getting it. It's just showing all the bad, hard bits. Ouch. Why did they hit each other so hard? Is that allowed? Oh, his back curved.
Himself into Tommy Bow.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to enjoy this video. Ow! Stop! Oh my goodness, where? I need to pause this. Jesus. I was expecting like some commentating. I was expecting to like just see like a few little clips of them playing and comparing. I didn't realise the whole thing was just going to be like people bashing into each other. Jesus. I guess it is What's More Savage. So I guess we are just seeing, you know, who hits the hardest, I guess. I mean, the biggest comparison I've got here in this very current moment is, quite frankly, the fact that the English don't wear really protective gear and the Americans do. Now, I don't know why. I think potentially I have heard before that maybe it's because Americans have like less kind of strict rules on how you can tackle. Because that guy literally jumped up and almost literally landed on his shoulders. Like, is that allowed? Because if that is, then I see why they wear padding. Because I'm like, you know, I feel like when I used to watch my brother, they had sort of rules on how you tackle. Like, you kind of have to, like, do it in a safe manner. It's like learning how to tackle in a safe way. Do Americans not do that? And is that why they have to wear all the padding and the helmets and stuff? I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe the English people are just more stupid. Maybe rugby players are just more stupid. Like, oh, I don't need a helmet. I'm fine. I won't bash my head. And it's like, you might. You actually might. Some people have just got hit and their heads like shaking. Like, what the hell? But yeah, let's carry on. And now I understand that it's just seeing like, you know, how hard people hit. So let's just see who's the stronger ones. Us or them. Okay, this is rugby. That's American. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That was fine. It's how they like, you can see their face go like, "Whoa," like ricocheting. I thought his shorts down. Dad, dude. Right in the head. Oh my god. Enjoying the music. Hey. What's more savage? See, why are they jumping? Like, why are you jumping like that? That's just silly. Oh god, that guy's a brick. He's literally pushing people off, like, huh, see you later. Hey, that one seemed quite alright, like a normal tackle. Oh, do you know what? What's really bad about this is that I'm like, yeah, that's alright, it's only just a normal tackle. That's all I want to see. Like, I don't want to see anyone get hurt, but at the same time, I'm like, I want a big one, you know? Maybe that's quite bad. Like, the fact that people watch it, they're like, yeah, I want big hits and big takedowns. I'm like, no, these are people, you know? And you're just smashing into each other. Like, it's, no. Oh no, they tripped up the crowd. Oh, come on, he wasn't even looking then. He was just pushing them over. Ah. Oh, that guy was like, you ain't pushing me off. My god, they literally lift them off of the ground. Like, that is crazy. It's all a bit too close for me. A bit too close for comfort. Oh, okay. Just land on him. Okay. Damn. Do you know what I will say? I will say, right. Okay, now that we're like 3 minutes in of an 8 minute video, I feel like I can now talk about, and we've seen a few. Do you know what? This is precisely the reason why I didn't want to do rugby myself, because if we actually, this is reminding me so much of past feelings I've got about stuff, because I remember when I was young, so my brother had played rugby like his whole childhood, like from year 7 when he was like 10, 11 up until he was like 17, he played rugby, and he actually was on quite a good team as well. So like he was in a good team, he was actually amazing at rugby. And yeah, but I remember my sister also played rugby. So she's like a couple years older than us, but I'm pretty sure she also did it through like being a teenager. And of course, me being me was like, I don't want to do that. Like, I want to do what I'm doing now. Like, you know, just kind of chat. Or I wanted to be an actor, you know, I wanted to be on stage, and I basically just wanted to show off. Like, it's basically, I wanted people to watch me, is what I wanted. But watch me performing and watch me having fun, not watch me getting tackled to the ground, okay? Because when I was young, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't very inclined in the most physical way. I didn't enjoy sport. There was not much sport that myself enjoyed. And I know like exercise is important to your health and whatever. I just don't enjoy it. My parents obviously saw that my sister and my brother were in rugby, and they maybe thought that like, maybe Georgia should, you know, join a team. Maybe it's good for team building and, you know, hanging out with groups of people and making friends, you know, and maybe exercise. Like, because I just didn't really exercise as a kid. Like, when I was very young, like, we always went out, we were always skating on the skate park. Like, I did move, I just didn't want to play sport, but I think they just thought it was a good thing to put me into. It's just when you're young and your parents are trying to find anything that you would enjoy, and like, I feel like at that time I didn't really communicate that I wasn't very inclined that way. I wanted to act, I wanted to perform, that's what I wanted to do. I feel like they didn't quite understand that about me, you know. So they put me in rugby with my sister, and they were like, yeah, so like your sister, yeah, like she can do it. And I thought, yeah, I can not do that, is what I actually thought. Just can't do it. I can't do it, I don't like it. I'm quite soft. I'm like quite like my mum, which I quite like being like that. Like my mum in that sense. Like my mum, you know, she doesn't like confrontation. She's quite sweet. Like she doesn't want to like you know, she's not for all that aggressive stuff. And I'm like, yeah, mum, see, we're on a level there. And I'm kind of glad that I took that kind of thing from my mum, that she doesn't like that. And people may call it weak-minded. But anyway, I'd rambled so much about that, and I'm so sorry. But it's just a memory that I have of when my parents put me in rugby and I lasted 2 weeks. And I say 2 weeks, what I really mean is it was 1 session a week. So yeah, I lasted 2 whole sessions. And I see the hardest hitters because it definitely wasn't me. And this is definitely showing me that this wasn't the life for me. Sorry for the ramble, you know. Maybe I'll cut some out or maybe I won't. And you'll just have to deal with me talking for this long and not watching any video. Your video is me, okay? I'm sorry. This is me saying sorry, so if anyone comments being like, you talk too much, because I do get a lot of that, I'm sorry about it. I'm really sorry to you. I'm really sorry to the haters, okay? The people who know me and you enjoy my rambles, thank you. The people who want to hate on me for it, I'm sorry. And this is me saying sorry. Adios. Let's get back to the hardest hitters. It is quite funny. How embarrassing would it be though if you missed a tackle? That'd be quite embarrassing, wouldn't it? Oh, ouch. Ouch. If that's in England, that's not allowed, right? Because he hit him here and you need to hit like below the waist, right? See, this is the thing with Americans. They all just need to bash in the head. Like, see, that's what's funny when someone tries to tackle, but they get the ones being hit off. Such a power play, isn't it? Like a power move. Like, ha! You thought you could tackle me. I will say that the English or the people who play rugby, I don't know which countries play rugby, but the people playing rugby seem bigger, like more muscly. Don't know if that means anything. Yeah, like the Americans seem more like lean, but the English or the people who play rugby seem more like stout, muscly. Yeah. Ow, God. Oh my God, is he knocked out? Oh my God, I think that guy was knocked out. I didn't realize he could get that serious. I just pushed him. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That must have hurt. Oh my God, it's just shoulder barging people. Like, it's actually kind of mean. Oh my God, his helmet came off. Oh, it's so funny when that happens. Best bump offs and trucks. Right. So I think that like the video is in maybe sections. The first one I assume was the big hits or the big tackles or whatever. First of all, if we're talking in terms of like who's winning the competition right now, I would personally say that I feel the Americans, I actually think the Americans just seem to play a bit more dirty than us. I feel like with rugby there seems to be more regulations on tackling right. And while they're hitting hard, it does look like they're hitting hard. I mean, I guess when you have a huge man tackling you, no matter how muscly you are too, that will hurt. I mean, I'd probably die if that happened to me. But anyway, I do feel like English people or people, I don't know, it's not just English who play rugby, is it? England, Ireland, Wales. And I think we are the country, not, we are the kind of kingdom. We are the country that take, you know, kind of, are we the ones that penned rugby? I think the United Kingdom's the only people who play rugby. I don't know, and the Americans obviously the ones that play American football. It's not football actually, can we just touch on that? It's not football, it's football is with your foot, and rugby, I feel like our name makes more sense, you know what I mean? Just saying, I do feel like it makes more sense. However, that reminds me of rugby, the ruck. I do know about the ruck. So the ruck is when they all get into that like thing, isn't it? Where it kind of looks like a turtle shell, and then they kind of all link together and just push each other, and it always looks really weird. I always think that's always the weirdest bit when they do that. Imagine like you're right at the front, so like their face is against your face and you're just like and they always like make really weird like grunting sounds. And also like in rugby, like I remember my brother's team used to always do this thing where they would do like a chant and they would always try and out chant each other. Like they would all stand in a circle and go like 1 2 3 squeeze, and then they'd all squeeze together at the start of the match, like 1 2 3 squeeze, 1 2 3 squeeze, and like and then the other team would do it and try and be louder. And I always thought that was quite cringy. Like I get it's for like the team effect, and it's like I've always thought that about sport though, that like aspects of sport are very cringy, like very like the pep talks and the cheering and all of that. I mean, I've said that while I've acted on stage and pretended to be someone I'm not, and people watch that, so I guess that is more cringy. But if we're talking about sport, sometimes I do think aspects of it, and the fact it has so much money in it, I just find it cringe. Like is that really bad to say? I do find it a bit cringy, all the cheering and the unnecessary groaning. Because they get into that rock and they just groan, and it's like tennis players when they hit the ball they go like and like in sport there's so much unnecessary noise. I'm like, you don't need to do that. But anyway, back to the video. If we're talking about who I think's doing better, I do feel like the people who play rugby are more brave in the sense that they don't wear protective gear. And now whether that's because we have more regulations or why, if we ignore that aspect. And I feel like even so, like the fact that Americans have to wear protective gear because they have less safety regulations. But even so, like, even the fact that Americans have to wear protective gear because safety regulations, I'm like, do you just play more dirty? Like, why do you have to hit each other above the waist? Like, why can't you just tackle? Why do you have to, like, bash in the head and, like, elbow and do all these dirty things to win? I'm like, why don't you play it the safe way? So then you don't have to wear protective gear and you'll still be fine, you know? I feel like Americans seem to be more dirty in their way of playing, because it's all just a bit like, I'm gonna shoulder barge you and I'm gonna do this. And I'm like, guys, calm down. Like, just play more safe, have more safe. If that is the reason you wear protective gear, it's because you're not protected and you can hit harder or higher. So, because obviously in rugby it's more like you have to tackle at a certain level to keep the body safe or the spine safe or the head safe. I'm like, just because you've got a helmet on, that's not protecting your spine. So the fact that you are allowed to hit each other how you hit each other, I think is dirty. And I'm not going to lie about that, just to pacify, you know? Like, I do think it's a bit dirty how it happens. Because I'm like, oh my god, you can literally break each other's spine if you hit people too high up. Like, if you just tackle nice and safe, but still in an aggressive manner like they do, it's still, you know, showing their strength and to get someone down. You're playing a game at the end of the day. You're not trying to hurt each other. Like, that's all I'm going to say about what I think of each one. I just think, you know, rugby is a bit more safe, but also the same impact, because, I mean, it's still impactful. They're still strong. They're still savage. The Americans just look more savage because they're allowed to do more things, I think. That is my point I'm trying to make. I hope you all agree with me. And let's get on with the rest of the video before I talk too much about rugby, because I really don't actually know much about rugby. I'm just a phony. I don't even know. That's what I mean. Like, if you want to skip me chatting, that's fine, because I actually really don't know much about rugby. So I do sound a bit like a fraud, because I'm talking about something I have no idea about. So just ignore my opinion, even if you disagree. If you disagree, ignore it. Ignore it, because I don't know what I'm doing anyway. Just say, oh, she's an idiot. She doesn't know what she's talking about, because I don't know what I'm talking about. It's been a long day, so I'm talking really weird because I'm tired. It's been a long day, okay? Rugby versus NFL. Right, let's have a look at this. See, it's cringy. The celebrations are cringy too. Oh, right in his face. Are you allowed to shove someone like that? That looks like rugby. No. Oh, he's big. Till he got stopped. What I find so crazy about like rugby players and American players is the fact that people who don't look like they run fast run so fast. It's crazy. Galloped over. Damn. How'd you even get out of that? See, look, it just all looks a bit. Oh, he was like a spider getting through then. Good on him. Oh, it all looks a bit painful, doesn't it? They just shove each other. That's a lot of rugby. It's just pushing and shoving and doing anything you can to get people off of you or to get people down. Damn, see, that's what I mean. As soon as the American one comes on, I'm like, ugh, because they just always look like they're really hitting each other. Damn, he really hit that person off. So aggressive. Look, it's so calm down. Ah, he really scooped out of there. So that was the end of the video. I mean, I do want to say, regardless of any kind of opinions that I've given during this whole video, is that I do feel like they're all very impressive in their respective rights. And I feel like, you know, I know like the world likes to make things a competition, but I do just want to say first of all that well done to anyone who does play either sport, because any sport, especially ones that do require, you know, a lot of work, a lot of kind of cardio and a lot of that, like that's quite brave to do. Like anything that's like boxing or rugby or anything like that where you're hitting each other and just bashing your body around, it is quite a brave thing to do. Like I could not do it. I really could not do it. So it's very brave, and it's very, both sports and both, you know, countries and all the countries who do it, you know, hats off to you, because it is an impressive sport. And also I do just want to say, in terms of if we are talking competition, because that's what we are here for, that opinion I guess, because the video is asking me who is more savage, I would say personally that I think both have their elements, you know, like the rugby teams, you know, they abide by a more safe rule, but irrespective of that, I feel like, you know, they don't wear protective gear, and it's not about that, you know what I mean? Like, I think you should keep yourself safe personally, and yeah, but like they are tough, and you know, they're all very big and very muscly, and they work hard, and but I do feel like watching that video, like it does look like the Americans are hitting harder, but I think that's only because they're allowed to do more kind of brutal things that look more rough. It looks more like, whoa, you know? But I would just say both. I'd say both hit just as hard. But anyway, I think both are good. Personally, I think both are good. I'm not really here to talk about the competition. I'm just here to talk about the fun of watching people tackle each other. And if you are new here watching this, because I don't know if like this will bring new viewers because it's not a comedy reaction, but if it is new viewers, then you don't know me yet, okay? I just pre-warn you, I talk a hell of a lot. I feel like more so today. But it's only because this video didn't have much going on. So I'm giving it something more. I'm giving it more content, because a lot of this was just all tackling, you know? So I made my own entertainment out of my own stories. I'll take it. But anyway, yeah, if you like the video, then I just want to say please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe and please turn on the notification bell. Goodbye.